Ah, Play-Doh. Kids have been playing with this salty, strangely aromatic modeling compound since the mid-1950s. There have been Star Wars-themed Play-Doh sets since the very beginning, and you can still buy them today, so maybe it shouldn't come as a surprise that they made a Jabba the Hutt-themed set for Return of the Jedi in 1983. Still, there's something about the mismatch of Play-Doh's cuteness and Jabba's grotesqueness that makes this one stand out. All of the Play-Doh sets of this era seem to have a boy and a girl on the back, and this set is no exception. Try not to look directly at their spectacular 80s haircuts. Inside, you get an incredible catalog of Play-Doh's other products that enjoin you to have a Play-Doh party. I'm not entirely sure what that would entail. Probably playing with licensed Play-Doh products in boy-girl pairs, if the photos in here are any indication. At the very end is an ad for this very playset. I think this is the first time I've ever heard of Jabba's palace called the Jabba the Hutt Castle. It also makes it sound like it's a separate item in the box, but I guess they're referring to the playmat here. You also get the "We really do care" note that Kenner was famous for. And I know that if you had a problem, such as a missing item, they would send it out to you for free, and sometimes even include some extras. Here's the vinyl playmat showing Jabba's throne room. And here are the 4 included molds. You not only get molds for 8 characters, but also some accessories as well. Here is the Gamorrean Guard and Leia as Bosch. Bib Fortuna and Han in Carbonite. Squid Head and Luke Skywalker. And finally, Jabba with Salacious Crumb. You also get this skiff vehicle that the Play-Doh characters can ride on. You also would have gotten 3 cans of Play-Doh, but of course those don't save very well, as I'll show you in a little bit. And of course a wooden roller and a plastic knife. Mine are rather well loved, as you can see. Since you probably don't want to see a middle-aged man playing with Play-Doh, I decided to ask my kids to help me demonstrate the set and the molds.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's nice.
I want to make Jabba.
Okay, hold on a second. And who do we have here?
Han Solo in Carbonite.
And why is he all red?
Because he's melting out.
Of course. That is a great effect. Okay, who do we have here?
It's Jabba.
Oh, and what color is he?
Pink and purple and green.
Green? I don't see any green. Oh, of course. Yeah, on his back, that makes sense. That's a very pretty Jabba. And what do we have here?
Scarf neck Jabba.
Scarf neck Jabba. He's got a scarf around his neck. What's that on his tail?
Another scarf.
Another scarf, so he'll be nice and toasty on those Tatooine nights. Well done. Alright, what do we have here?
Evil Jabba.
I would argue that Jabba is already evil Jabba.
Well, eviler Jabba
Eviler
then.
Jabba. And what does he have?
2 horns. I meant those to be evil looking.
Okay.
A blue tongue.
Blue tongues are definitely evil.
And an eye patch. And a cape, kind of like Sith.
Okay. And here we have our completed Jabba's Palace scene with no less than 4 Jabbas. Well done. This playset was featured in an episode of the TV show Pawn Stars, when someone tried to sell pawn store owner Rick an unopened example of the set. Rick ended up giving the guy $50, which seems kind of generous considering that he has to turn around and make a profit on it. Every time this show comes on in reruns, my website, mightyjabba.com, gets a bunch of hits from people searching for the Jabba the Hutt Play-Doh set. The set was sold in a number of different countries. This one from Clipper was sold in the Netherlands, and has a bit of a different design, which is shared by several European versions which I don't have. It's got French and Dutch on the back, and it's missing those 2 kids, unfortunately. Also missing from my collection is this Canadian version from Parker, with its cool silver box. This Lili Ledy Super Masa set from Mexico unfortunately has a reproduction box. These are very hard to find, so I'm using it as a placeholder until I can get the real thing. I do have the contents of the Lili Ledy set, however. You can see it looks a lot like the American box in terms of its design. The skiff is a bit of a different color than the Kenner version, although it could just be because my Lili Ledy version is dirty. It does have a sticker on the bottom to differentiate it, though. The molds are also a different color, with the Ledy version on the left being a duller color than the Kenner one on the right. I do have an original can of Supermasa Play-Doh from the 80s, so I'm going to try and open up now and see what it looks like. Eee. Well, if I'm judging from the lid, this is supposed to be blue, but it seems to have turned a rather disgusting greenish color. I'm not sure if this has been used or what. It does have a rather distinctive aroma. As a bit of a palate cleanser, why don't we try making some Jabba's Palace chocolates? These molds I got on eBay a while back, and they're made from the vintage Play-Doh molds. You just have to melt some chocolate and pour it into the molds, then let it cool. Yum! The detail's a little soft on these, but you can tell who they are. Thanks for watching!
Help!